Hello, this is Joshua for Frost Dragon Designs, and today I'd like to talk to you about my Bunsen Burner Cat hard enamel pin. This pin is part of my More Cats Doing Science collection. The More Cats Doing Science pin collection features more than 35 designs of cats doing science and science-adjacent activities. Now let's get into the design. The Bunsen Burner Cat was one of the earlier pins that I designed for More Cats Doing Science. I had noticed that my original chemistry cat was very popular, and so one of the things that I had on my little checklist was to do a second chemistry cat pin design. I am not a chemist. I don't know any chemists. I didn't fail. I almost failed chemistry in high school. For whatever reason, I just had a super hard time remembering the list of cations and anions, if I'm even saying that correctly. And that's kind of the basic information that you need to start, doing the rest of basic chemistry stuff. And so, without having a good grasp of those basic building blocks, obviously everything else was very challenging, very difficult for me. So chemistry, not my favorite subject, but I did very much enjoy the chemistry labs. And to this day, I am still amazed that high schools across the United States can have labs with, natural gas fires and lots of chemicals and, very, very few faculty to students ratio. And it just kind of works out most of the time. I say most of the time. I'm sure there's incidents where it doesn't, but most of the time it seems to be okay. So as I was thinking about and contemplating my personal high school chemistry experience, I came back to the idea of the humble Bunsen burner. Its natural gas flame provides consistent heat for many different chemical experiments. You can have a high heat, a low heat. It's very versatile in that way. It was named after Robert Bunsen, who was a German chemist in the 1800s. And there's not terribly much to it. It's an ambient air gas burner, very similar to the burners that you have if you have a gas stove in your kitchen. This design itself also wasn't terribly complicated. The cat is the what I'm calling the base science cat that I'm using for pretty much all of the designs. Not all of them, but most of them it's the same cat, just adjusted here and there. You'll see that throughout the videos. And then the Bunsen burner, as well as the graduated cylinder, it's mostly a bunch of ellipses and parallel lines. So there's not really a lot to it, but, I find it very satisfying to look at, and it gives me great memories of those high school chemistry days. Great memories of the labs, not of failing tests. Not so great memories there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me design this pin. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about what I was thinking about while designing it. If you did, please go ahead, like, and subscribe. I try to put out at least one new video every week, and I would love to have you along for the next one. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of your day.